Here's Byron Buxton.
Leading off tonight for Detroit, the center fielder, Byron Buxton.
Swung on, belted. That's back. Gone. What a start to this one. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0. Here's C.J. Abrams now. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. And there's one down. Here is Marcus Semien. Louder in his rookie season. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Whips it to first. And Semien is out. 2 down, bases empty. Anthony Santander up now for the Tigers. Swings and misses. And that's strike one. And ball one.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Back here with my pal Singy, and starting in this one, Jackson Jobe.
There's always a bit of a learning curve for rookie pitchers. You've got to get familiar with these big league hitters, and it's more of a chess match, but I think this kid's got good stuff and the potential to be great.
We go to the bottom of the first. At the plate for Pittsburgh, O'Neill Cruz.
O'Neill Cruz.
Ripped on a line. Reaching down, makes the catch. And down here's the big center fielder, Luis Robert. That missed by a lot. Ball one. Swing and a miss.
1-1.
And that's off the inside edge. Now 2 balls and a strike. They say you win.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
High fly ball out towards left field. That one back. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
Brian Reynolds stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Back here at PNC Park, top of the 2nd, and here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman. Foul ball there.
All right, Boog. So I was scrolling through social media the other day, and a video of Adley popped up. It was a clip of him playing college football for Oregon State. How athletic is this guy? He tackled Stanford great Christian McCaffrey. Seriously, what can't Rutschman do on the field?
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Smith gathers, throws, in time. And a drop 3rd strike leads to the 1st out. And up next for Detroit, Kerry Carpenter. And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, bases empty. Fastball for a strike at 95.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball softly hit out into left center. Robert pulls it in on the run. And here is Matt Chapman
Oh, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going. Colt Keith up now for the Tigers. High fly ball out to left field. Robert. He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it. Back here in Pittsburgh, bottom of the second. And here is Isaac Paredes. Joe back to work. Missed with a changeup, and it's 1-0. And that one fouled off.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
On the ground to short, and that one finds its way through. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Next to hit, Vinny Pasquantino. That's off the mark, and that's ball one. Lined into right. They get the force for out number one. Will Smith to the plate.
The catcher, Will Smith.
Swinging a foul straight back. Stretches out and hauls it in. Brenton Doyle, the next Pirate to hit. That one fouled off. Next offering upstairs.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And makes the grab. And that is the third out of the inning. Top half of the third inning. Now the left fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee.
Well, Boog, here's a little background info on Jung-Hoo Lee. He hit for the highest batting average in KBO history, which included a ton of doubles. Plus, he took home 5 Gold Gloves. He's a player that helps the team with his bat and defensively.
Towards first, Pasquantino. And one away in the top of the third. Byron Buxton up now for the Tigers.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
And first offering is fouled off. And the righty deals.
Ball. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That K is his third of the game. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And a foul ball. 2 out, space is empty. That one outside, and that's ball 2. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. And they'll do it again. Gets under it and pops it up. Neto. And that is that. And now it's Luis Garcia.
Leading up for the Pirates, the second baseman, Luis Garcia.
First pitch, and he just misses.
Counts 1-0.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. And a ground ball to first. And he's out on the tag. Zach Neto, the next Pirate to hit. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. And that's down and away.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Abrams tosses to first, and that quickly 2 away. Here's O'Neal Cruz. 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
0-1's the count.
He swings and fouls one off. 2 down, nobody on. This one lifted in the air, left field, and that's the inning. Now it's Marcus Semien. Grounded out his first time. For Marcus Semien, probably the biggest adjustment and improvement he's made has been on defense. Semien made 35 errors as a shortstop in 2015 with the Athletics, and by the time 2021 came around, he won a Gold Glove with the Blue Jays.
No ball, 2 strikes.
On the outside corner, got him looking. Anthony Santander at the plate. Struck out swinging his first time. Santander in his 7th season, 30 years old now, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2016.
Nope, that's a ball.
Just missed. That one misses. 3 balls, no strikes. There's a strike. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. He's got it, and there's 2 away. 2 out, space is empty. And now the switch hitting catcher, Adley Rutschman. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
On the ground, right side. And the inning is over. Luis Robert Jr. now at the plate. Flying to left his first time.
Robert.
That clips the corner.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch. And he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
Oh, that's out.
And that's outside. And 1-1. And that's
2
in the
balls,
dirt.
1 strike.
Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
2-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Brian Reynolds here. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And there's one down. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Isaac Paredes. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Line drive, base hit. Robert makes the turn at second. And he's got a double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
And now, Vinny Pasquantino on the ground to the left.
Foul.
And it goes just foul. Base hit. 1 run is in. Around third. He scores to tie it up. And it's an RBI single. It's 1-1. 1 down. Runner at first. And now here is Will Smith. Hard hit left side. Over to second for 1.
He's out.
Double play.
Oh.
What a twin killing to end the inning. And now the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter. Fly to left his first time. Louder back to work. Line drive. Caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Chapman takes low, second trip to the plate in this one. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there are 2 outs. Colt Heath up now for the Tigers. He's 0 for 1. Yeah, that's fouled off. That one misses, and it's a ball and a strike. On the ground, right side. Throws to first in time. That's the 3rd out. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Brenton Doyle. Fly to right his first time.
Doyle.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Makes the catch for the out. And there's 1 down. Luis Garcia getting ready to hit.
Sometimes you want to be aggressive early in the at-bat. He was right there. Hard line out. First pitch of the inning. No reward, but, hey, you got to keep swinging it.
Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Robert to right field. Way back. Gone. That'll fire up the dugout. And they tack on to their lead. It's 3-1. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Carpenter makes the catch. 2 away. So the Pirates batting order turns over. And now the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz. That's off the inside corner. Ball 1. And there's a rocket into the outfield. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Up next for the Pirates, Luis Robert Jr. 1 for 2. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Cruz leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Inside, just missed. And strike 2.
Very well executed changeup right there. If he can command the fastball consistently, that's going to be an important pitch in terms of him.
Runner on the go. Hit on the ground to short. Abrams sends it to first, and they take care of Robert for the out. That's the inning. So digging in, Jung-Hoo Lee. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. And that is out of play. Here's some fun facts about Jung-Hoo Lee. You look at the fact that he wears number 51. Not a shocker, but his favorite player growing up, Ichiro Suzuki, makes a nice running catch. One down. Back to the top of the Detroit order. Here's the center fielder, Byron Buxton. He's already homered here in this one. Right through there for a strike. One of the other aspects of Jung-Hoo Lee's bio, he was actually drafted as a shortstop, now an outfielder, but he grew up right-handed, and his dad was the one that made him switch hit. Mentioned Lee's dad, Jung Bum Lee. He was a legend over in both the KBO and in Japan. These two are the only father-son combo to have played in the World Baseball Classic. That's kind of cool. And a breaking ball misses outside. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Rolled over to third. Fires across the diamond. That takes care of Buxton. C.J. Abrams up now for the Tigers. 0 for 2 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Back foot slider struck him out. To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
You know, these Pirates doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They have yet to strike.
In the air, left field, down the line, bounces over the wall in foul ground, and it's an automatic double. Runner in scoring position. No outs.
Now pitching for
Isaac
Detroit.
Paredes will hit next.
Number 44, Ben Joyce.
That one at triple digits.
0-1's the count.
Up the middle, Simeon. Slings to first, one away, bottom of the 6th. Vinny Pasquantino digs in now.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
Swing and a foul out of play. Reynolds stands at third with one gone in the inning. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Buxton sprinting after it. Drops into the glove. Runner tags for home. The relay.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Swung on and fouled off. And he'll need a new bat. Two outs. Pop foul out of play off to the right. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Struck him out swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup. So digging in, Marcus Semien. This one in the air. Pasquantino moving under this one. And a quick out, number 1.
Notice how they're swinging too early or too late? That's a timing problem. They need to guess right on a few of those pitches, and I mean make an educated guess.
And first offering is fouled off.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound. Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Doyle makes the grab for the second out. Here's Adley Rutschman.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And that skips in the dirt. The Pirates leading by 3 here in the top half of inning number 7. Next pitch is outside. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Touches down. That's a hit. And they have their first hit since the 2nd inning. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. And the Tigers retired 1-2-3. And now Brenton Doyle. And first offering is fouled off. Joyce goes 6 feet 5 inches, 225 pounds, and he was a 3rd-round pick in 2022.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And lines out to 3rd. Now it's the second baseman, Luis Garcia. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Lee right there to make the grab. 2 away now. 2 down, base is empty. Zach Neto now at the plate. Swing and a miss. That one at 1-0-1. And that's in the dirt. And a big swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt. Throwing the ball well, and they need this scoreless inning in relief right here. Been doing a good job keeping him in striking distance.
Liner to second and picked on the hop. Throw to first. What a play. Inning over. Kerry Carpenter getting ready to hit. The Tigers in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Matt Brash.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
That one
Ball
missed.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground right side. Throws to first. First out in the top of the 8th. Now it's Matt Chapman.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
He was late there. Strike 1. Chapman gets a piece there. 1 down, base is empty. Chapman started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he held up. And that one hammered, ranging back onto the track, and he makes the catch. Colt Keith up now for the Tigers.
The first baseman.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
First pitch misses. And he grounds one to the right side. And foul ball. That one off the bad part of the bat. Just a lazy fly ball. Robert tracks it down for the out. Back to the top of the order now. And now the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz. Joyce back to work. Now fly ball to right center. Buxton giving chase. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch. Fastball just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Number 44, Cole Sands.
That one out to right. Carpenter pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. 2 outs, base is empty. Next is the Pirates DH, Brian Reynolds. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Ground ball right side. The tag, and he's out. That ends the inning. Here's the left fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee.
The left fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee.
So they turn to their closer, Jeff Hoffman.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
That one not close, and the count is 1-1. Just missed. Outside low, and the count is 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Stays alive. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Cruz running hard to get it. Makes the grab after a long run. One away. He's 2 outs away. And here's the Tiger leadoff man, Byron Buxton. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors.
Outside, that's a ball.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Snags it for the second out. So last chance for the Tigers. C.J. Abrams up now for the Tigers. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days.
To the right side, and that's just foul. The Tigers down to their final strike. Ground ball up the middle into the outfield, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
The batter, number 2, second baseman.
And next up for the Tigers, Marcus Semien. Ball one on a pitch inside. Next offering in there for a strike. And a count 1-1. Right through there for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Smith gathers, throws, in-time ball game. And the strikeout ends it. Louder with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.